Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Keely Denenberg. I'm Senior VP of Client Solutions at Orange Grove Consulting. And today I am joined by Dr. Jodi Detjen, one of our managing partners. Jodi, we are talking about skills-based decisions today. So a lot of organizations know that they should be making decisions, talent decisions based on skills. But we believe there's some key components that they may be missing before they start that. Can you elaborate?
Yeah, I think what's really interesting is, of course, the entire business trend is towards much more competency based, well, understanding the competencies required and then measuring competencies. But I think what people fail to realize is that this is an infrastructure approach. You can't just say, oh, we're going to do competencies and then just like do them. It really requires HR and the business to work very closely together, position by position, to understand fully what that position requires. This is not a job description that says this is what this job is going to be. This is about understanding how the different competencies are used, the levers that they need to use as part of their job, understanding where the growth areas are. What will the next level competency mean? So you can actually understand the trajectory. As we transition to competencies, it's extraordinarily important that we take this holistic view because that's how we're going to be able to embed competencies into everything that is done. You can see feedback systems coming this way. You can see performance management systems feeding on this. The training can feed on the competencies. So all these different pieces, and of course, hiring and promotion, all these different component parts have to have that basic understanding of what these competencies are and why they matter to the business.
Got it. Got it. So where would you say an organization should start? Because there's several components. So where do you enter?
I think the way you enter is by taking a survey of where are the competencies that are not being taught, where people are showing up, for example, at the next level supervisory role, and they don't have certain competencies. So you see these competency gaps, and then you can do a deep dive and you can start to then tease it out from there. So I would probably start at a certain level at first, and then a certain component part of these competencies, and then build it from there. Because it's an infrastructure play, you cannot do it all at once. We're
Right.
talking about a multi-month or even multi-year scale, depending upon the size of your organization, to really get this right. And I think it's critical to get the infrastructure right because then you can plug and play competencies as the job shifts. So, for example, AIs are now you've got a competency of AI. Once you have your infrastructure, you just plug and play the competencies because you've got the process set up, you've got the infrastructure set up. But without the infrastructure, now it's like, oh my gosh, everybody needs AI, everybody get training, and it's just like throwing it all into the wind, and you're not being strategic in any way, shape, or form.
Right. So you're making skills-based decisions based on skills that you know your organization needs. And so it's even stepping further back.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
got to be the holistic infrastructure view if you want competencies to be the most effective way for you to run your business. And we know from, recent research, and we also know from a lot of the top companies, this is where it's going. So it is the most effective and efficient approach and allows you to very easily manage your people much more effectively.
Right. Yeah, and we're seeing that with our clients that we're doing this work for too. It's really exciting stuff.
It's so exciting because I think this is the next level of best practices. It really does make a significant difference in bottom line.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you everyone for being here today. Thank you, Jodi. Check back to our YouTube channel for more conversations like this one. Thanks.